all we are doing is waking you up, young brother. Because if you don't see what the is going on, gang, if we didn't give a we'll let you crash out. But from one player to the next, I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but I want you to open up your eyes, man. There's no reason why she commenting on another page, NBA.
Y'all know I got some tea for y'all today. Word is Travis Hunter is spiraling after whispers that his whirlwind bride, Leanna, cheated. Rumor has it she might even be pregnant. And as if that wasn't messy enough, the baby might be the product of her alleged love affair with one of Travis's teammates. Now, word's going around that Leanna is already planning her escape route, looking to divorce Travis after only being married for 2 months. And of course, Travis didn't make her sign a prenup. Love or straight up foolishness? Whether Travis missed the red flags or the internet's running wild with a gold digger narrative, one thing's clear. When love, money, and fame collide, the fallout can get expensive fast. In this piece, we're unpacking how a picture-perfect romance can morph into a prenuptial nightmare. Buckle up. This isn't just gossip. It's a playbook on love, risk, and the price of skipping the paperwork. Let's get into it. First came the awkward videos displaying their cringy chemistry, then the questionable social media posts, then the whispers about a teammate, add in a baby rumor and a 2-month-old marriage suddenly surrounded by divorce talk, and the timeline turned into a live commentary circus. Are folks jealous, haters, or are they clocking what's been in front of us the whole time? Because if you rewind, like way back to a not-so-forgotten sit-down interview, Leanna didn't sugarcoat a thing. She admitted Travis wasn't my type when they met.
I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type. So then I left him.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months. And then finally I answered him. But I didn't want to like be nothing. I just wanted to just be friends. Like we could be friends. And then after I finally answered him on Instagram, then we texted for like
a long time.
Like another 2 months. And then he was friend zoned because I didn't like. He was like, "Am I friend zoned?" I was like, "Yes." I was not into him.
Okay, I'm going to be addressing all this stuff online because I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not. But with a testimony without a test of faith. So I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing. I said I left him in my DM for 2 months and people said, oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was. That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend. I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them, and Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't. So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those 2 things, but that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being, and that's why we're together, and that's why we're still together to this day.
Not looks, vibe, age, history, the kind of not my type that makes you blink twice and go, wait, then what changed? Here's the theory everyone's dissecting. The closer Travis got to superstardom, the more serious the relationship became. When his contract inked and the Jaguars welcomed him to the big stage, it felt like a light switch flipped. Suddenly, Leanna was in the right rooms, meeting the right people, sliding into the pro-wife role like it had always been written in her bio. Coincidence? Maybe. Calculated? The internet thinks so. And that's why the clip that accidentally leaked hit like a meteor. It lines up a little too neatly with her NFL wife era, like a puzzle piece snapping into place a bit too perfectly. Some folks even say it wasn't a leak at all. It was a delivery, planted, wrapped with a bow, time to blow things up beyond recovery. Messy? Extremely? Plausible? The comments are split 60-40 and switching sides by the hour. Now let's talk dynamics. In a viral clip that lives rent-free in every comment section, Leanna talks about how Travis used to drive her to parties, drop her off, and wait in the car for hours.
He doesn't drink. And I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila like in my veins. So I drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink. And I used to party and stuff. And he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside like partying, and then take us home. Like, he never tried to be like, oh, just because I drink, you can't drink.
He doesn't drink, doesn't club, zero interest. She does. Heavy, he supported. She indulged. Some call that love. Others call it a blueprint for disaster. Simp activity. When someone tells you up front, he wasn't my type, the question becomes, what made him your type later, him, or the elevation that came with him? Let's get into the wedding content. One moment just seems off. The dance floor kiss. Travis leans in. Leanna tilts back. Subtle. Blink. And you miss it. But if you did blink, the internet didn't. It freeze-framed, slowed the footage, added aerographics, and rewound it 19 times. Was it a dodge? A timing miss? Or the first crack in the fairy tale? The jury of public opinion is still out, but they already wrote 3 threads and a think piece about it. Then came the car reveal. Travis goes all out. New luxury G-Wagon. Ribbon, keys, the works. Most people would hit the ceiling. Leanna's didn't. Polite smile, cool nod. Thank you. Next. Travis seemed more turned than her. Now compare that to the clip of her meeting Lil Wayne. But back to the wedding, let's not forget to mention the location. Of all places, why Chattanooga? Now, don't get me wrong, the venue was cute. But some seem to speculate this was no coincidence after pointing out some interesting alimony laws in Tennessee. Apparently, in the state of Tennessee, there's no time limit for a spouse to become eligible for alimony as long as there's a financial need. Add in a $46 million contract and the fact that Travis never signed a prenup, and we have ourselves a recipe for disaster. Hopefully, it doesn't go that route, but if it does, it can be one very expensive lesson. Travis has always been quick to pull up about Leanna online, comments, clapbacks, even full live streams telling trolls to log off and touch grass.
Talk about me. Find something else to talk about. Talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Don't worry about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me and just not starting to be with me.
But after the newest clip dropped, silence. No subtweet. No mind your business story. Nothing. For a dude who can troll with the best of them, the quiet was deafening. Is he strategizing, shocked, or just done? Meanwhile, Leanna posted a teary-eyed reel about growth through struggle and God's preparing me vibes. To some, it was vulnerable. To others, it screams damage control. Either way, it poured gasoline on a fire that was already climbing the drapes. Here's the uncomfortable heart of the whole debate. If someone openly says you weren't their type, then shows up when your life gets shiny, people will question the math. Add in late night whispers, teammate proximity, wedding micro moments, and a possible fast track to divorce court. And even the most optimistic fans start drawing lines between dots that may or may not belong together. But let's keep it 100. None of us know what happens off camera. We see curated clips and make permanent conclusions. We turn 3 seconds of body language into prophecy. We let rumor become ritual. And then we act shocked when real people crumble under the weight of our hot takes. So what happens next? 3 paths, y'all. The reset. They go dark, do the hard counseling, and come back with boundaries tighter than TSA. Lessons learned, love remains. The break. Papers filed, statements posted, comments turned off. Assets, lawyers, headlines. Please respect our privacy captions on loop. The plot twist. Rumors debunked, receipts drop, and the internet eats crow for a week before sprinting to the next scandal. If you came here for a villain, some of y'all already chose one. If you came here for a love story, you're praying for a plot twist. But if you came here for reality, It's messy, it's contradictory, and it rarely fits the narrative we rehearsed in the comments. Stay locked in, because however this ends, it won't end soft. And when the next twist drops, you know where we'll be. Timestamping, screen recording, and trying badly to separate what's real from what just makes great content. Let us know what you think in the comment section. And as always, like and subscribe.